Hey everybody, this is Alpha Zero Forum at nighttime over here. I'm going to do a review on the new episode of Daitoshokan no Hitsujikai. Now, I know I should have done like an order of Parasite, Daito, and then Hitsujikai no Chaika, but I think I wanted to get this one out of the way, maybe because I thought it might be a little boring or something. But it turns out to be a fun episode for me, you know? I mean, there were some things that did tick me off, though, like, it was just a little bit, and it's not as bad as, like, any other anime I've been watching, okay? Now, I understand this is just a school, regular romance type of stuff, and maybe some fantasy-like thing, but it's piqued up my interest, okay? I think I'm starting to enjoy it than I thought at a certain point. It didn't take... Of course, it had some bad starts here and there, but I think I enjoyed it. So, if anything else, I'd like to get started right away. Okay, at the beginning, we did see a little backstory of Kake-kun's past about like his birthday or something, and he just wants to be alone so he could just read, and that right there kind of bothered me a bit. I go like, why do you want to be alone all by yourself, man? That's not nice. That's not really cool. And of course, like Golden Week is pretty much coming hard, you know. I mean, like to a certain point, and so pretty much like once Golden Week comes, you know, I mean, like yeah. As for after the opening, we end up seeing that like no one was living there, you know. And as for one of the people that I think Sayumi that asked that's a hacker and helped out who's trying to find out who's the shepherd. She said she only did one thing and she didn't have to go beyond that. It was just hilarious. And so far they had to pass out flyers, and as for Kake-kun, he ends up being a cross-dresser, and that was just hilarious. And seeing how all the boys are on him, and I'm thinking in my mind, dude, if I were in that thing, I'd be dead the moment they find out who I am, man. I'd run like hell. And after that, you know, we had Misono come in, and you know, like she's starting to be a little like scared because and so forth, and she misunderstood about like Tsugumi, you know, and she thought like are you just doing this because I'm a song princess or something? And it's like, no, it's not like that. And therefore Kake-kun decides to talk to Misono and clear up the misunderstanding, and therefore like she decided to join the library club or something. And as being a maid, she actually helped out the flyers, and all the boys were on her, and I'm like, dang, man, hilarious. By that time, like there was a couple of scenes about like Misono coming here, and then she's like, and I think there was a fun comedic moment between Misono and Tsugumi, you know, and she ends up saying no, doing these kind of things, and she's all like hugging her friend Tamamo, like and you know, like I'm seeing her just like. It was just hilarious, you know. And we have Nagi come in, Kodachi, like they all go to a bathhouse, you know. And there were a couple fan service scenes which kind of ticked me off a bit, but it wasn't as bad as any other anime I've seen about some of its fan service. Make it Trinity 7. That thing just ticks me off many ways. I'm not gonna lie about that. Compared to Daitoshokan, I think it's starting to tick me off a bit, but not as bad as Trinity 7, okay? It's just my honest opinion, my own eyes, okay? And I know there's a lot of cliches in Daitoshokan, but there are cliches in Trinity 7 too. So after the bath, you know, like Nagi ends up lying to the girl, saying like oh, I've been going to his room, hanging out, you know, and they go like, are you dating or something, you know, that kind of face. And therefore everyone ignores Kake-kun except Tsugumi, and she talks to him about she tells him about her little sister that's sick in the hospital, you know, and she made up all these lies, and that kind of felt terrible. And Kake was just laughing. She's like thinking, are you laughing at me because I'm that terrible? Kake's like, no, I mean and so forth, you know. And after the next day, like he thought the Happy Club should disband from the library, but he ends up having fun. They end up celebrating his birthday, which is pretty nice, dude, because no one actually celebrated his birthday for a long time, ever since he remembered, like when he was a little kid. And that was pretty special right there, because, you know, they have ways of, like, making him smile, and I think he wants to continue this when he said that, you know? And that's when Tsugumi becomes really happy, goes to him and hugs him real tight. and therefore like that was pretty sweet right there. And he ends up sending a message to the shepherd like, when can I ever see you? And he said, and the shepherd just sends back, I wish you good luck on your new endeavor. When you figure out who I am, please come talk to me. And it ends right there. And then there's an episode preview about like the truth behind the message, which I'm looking forward to, you know, and so forth. Now I gotta say, like, I did enjoy this episode, even though the bath scene and with some shower like mistakes about cold waters like take me off a bit, but it's not as bad as like Trinity 7. Like, I'll see naked woman in that show like over 9,000 times or something. That's for this one, not as much. Even though there were a couple of cliches and so forth, Trinity 7 has way more serious cliches than maybe this one. Even though like it's a regular in school romance, normal type of thing, it's not much of a big deal for me. And yeah, so I gotta say, I enjoyed this episode. If anything else, I should see you guys in my next video, which should come up in about like 30 to 50 minutes or so. So my next video will be on Parasite. Look forward to that one. So if anything else, have a good day, and I'll see you on my next video. Alright, later, peace out, bye bye.